Hi, I hope that this video finds you well. I wanted to give an update on HiCap 7th grade language arts. So we wrapped up our short stories unit and we are moving on to our outsiders unit. We started reading the book yesterday and we are going to be finishing chapter 2 tomorrow. There is a full reading schedule on Schoology. I have it mapped out through the end of next week. And I just want to provide myself a little bit of wiggle room just in case there are things that we need to go back over as a class. But your students can always check there if they are wondering what they might miss if they'll be gone, or just to look ahead to see what they can anticipate. We are going to be tracking coming of age throughout the story. So we are right now doing a lot of characterization, and next week we're going to be jumping into a coming of age tracking journal, which they're going to be filling out as we read the story. They're going to be able to choose which characters they want to track, and they're going to be writing body paragraphs in that journal, and they'll be able to choose their strongest body paragraphs at the end of the unit and then turn that into an essay. So that's kind of like the overview of what the unit is going to look like. Tomorrow, we are going to have grades kind of formalized for mid-trimester. So I just wanted to give a quick grading update. Schoology still remains to be the best way for you to view your child's grades. I'm still working on getting cumulative updated to make sure that it's up to date, but Schoology is where I always grade everything first. So if your student is writing on a Google Doc, their feedback is going to be on a Google Doc. If they are turning it in as just a regular submission, then I'll have feedback there. Feedback also sometimes comes during class time, depending on the assignment that we are doing. So I just wanted to share, this is Chompy Gator's grade book. So it's a fake student. So Chompy Gator up at the top has a percentage, which I would tell them do not look at. Don't look at the percentage. That does not mean anything. Then underneath we have a pre-assessment, which once again, it's just like they're telling me where their skills are and what I need to do to teach them. It does not go into the grade book. Then we have a formative that Chompy Gator is missing. So it is marked as missing with this orange hexagon. And because it's a formative, it is something I want them to turn in. I'm asking that all of their late work is turned in by the end of the day on Sunday, the 15th, because we've moved on to our next unit. I want to make sure all of that is wrapped up. We're moving on to totally different skills and stories. So Chompy Gator will go to the main page on Schoology and fill out the late and missing work form just to say, hey, this is why it's late. This is why I didn't turn it in. And then they will submit it on Schoology. So anytime that you have this little blue button, it means that a document has been submitted to the submission box. And if it doesn't have the blue button, then it means that that student either forgot to turn it in or didn't do it. Then we are moving down. We can see that we have a P for passing. That just means that's something that's not being graded, but is something worth doing in class. It's practice. It's what's being expected of students. So they'll either get a P for pass or an F for you didn't do it. And they always have the ability to turn those things in. If you ever see something that's been submitted, but it doesn't have it has this little dash, it doesn't have a number, that means that it's been submitted, been turned in, but I haven't graded it yet. So there's nothing that your student needs to do. That's all on me at that point. I also divide my Schoology gradebook up by unit. So I have our identity unit. We've wrapped that up. So then now everything that Chompy will need to take a look at is under the outsiders section. So I hope that this is helpful. I know that Schoology can be a little confusing to navigate, but if you are looking at mid-trimester grades tomorrow and you have any questions with them, if there's anything you notice as missing, they can take you to the Red Schoology app. The Red Schoology app is where I recommend they look. We went through it on Tuesday, so it should be pretty fresh in their minds. And then they can show you where their missing work is. Maybe it was something as simple as just forgetting to hit submit. If that is the case, they can just fill out the late work form really quickly and then turn it in. And then I will take a look at their grades, take a look at their work, and then I will give it a grade and put that into cumulative. So I hope you're having a great day, and let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you later.